Dr. Holly Roselle, and as the COO of Trinity Risk Solutions, I specialize in performance and organizational psychology. And in this video, I'm going to teach really 3 powerful techniques that help us kind of calm the jitters and overcome any anxiety as we begin to reopen and re-enter the workplace so that we can feel more secure and safe, especially amidst the presence of the coronavirus in our culture. First, I'll give just a real quick background on us, and then I'll go over these techniques and how this is all related. Our company is Trinity Risk Solutions, and it's a security risk management company that specializes in security, safety, and training for organizations so they can protect their people. And this is important because we know that when people feel secure and safe, they feel valued, and they're able to focus on the things that allow them to perform their best. My husband, who's our CEO, is a former special agent with the United States Secret Service, and he served on both President George Bush and Barack Obama's detail. So his expertise really allows us to provide exceptional services such as in-person and online security risk and vulnerability assessments, things like workplace violence prevention programs and policies, and active shooter training. And at the same time, we realize that people want to work in an organization where they feel mentally secure and safe. So with that in mind, my specialty in performance and organizational psychology helps us also provide this type of security to the workplace so that organizations can really most comprehensively protect their people. So let's get started. First technique. First, I want to recommend having 2 to 3 what I like to call our go-to phrases. And these are 2 or 3 phrases or concepts or maybe even a cue word or scripture or perhaps an article you read or a statistic that makes you feel better or gives you a sense of peace when you think about it. And go-to phrases are not something that you want to try to create for the first time when you're feeling anxious. These are things that need to be pre-programmed so that when anxiety hits, you're already armored up. And the reason why go-to phrases are so powerful is because our thoughts have an immediate impact on our feelings and emotions, which also affects us physiologically, which affects the way we act, behave, or perform. It's called the thought-performance interaction, or what I like to say is TPX. So the go-to phrases affects the thoughts part of this process, which helps move you in the direction of doing the things you want or need to do. All right, second technique. Second, I want to recommend a technique called breathing squares. Now, most of us have probably already heard of the concept of deep breathing to calm us down. Here's the thing though, oftentimes when people are feeling anxiety, those anxious thoughts take control and we forget to do the deep breathing. So breathing squares is a cue word that also moves us into action to do deep breathing. So let me explain how you do it. You're actually going to draw a square with your breath. So you will inhale up for 4 seconds, exhale right for about 4 seconds, inhale down for 4, and then exhale left for about 4. And you just keep drawing squares with your breath until you calm down. And if you say your go-to phrase while you breathe squares, that can be even more calming as you're addressing 2 major aspects of the TPX. All right, third technique. The third technique that I want to recommend is to avoid focusing on what you can't control and put your focus on what you can control. Right now, there are so many unknown, ambiguous, uncertain, and unpredictable things being presented to us, maybe even more than ever in our lifetime for many of us. And if you put your focus on the things that you can't control, it can easily put you into a tailspin of anxiety. And that's even true for people who don't normally struggle with anxiety. So when you find yourself focusing on the things that you can't control, I recommend you shift your mind to the things that you can control. For example, you can control washing your hands frequently. You can control if you wear a mask or not. You can control your own reactions. And these are just some examples of things that you can control that can reduce or in some cases eliminate the effects of the virus and help overcome anxiety. So in summary, if you remember anything from these techniques, it's this: go-to phrases, breathing squares, and a can control focus. In conclusion, at Trinity Risk Solutions, we do security, safety, and training for organizations to help them protect their people. So we hope that this video helps you feel safer and more secure in your workplace or organization upon re-entry so that you can do the things you want and need to do. Thank you.